New gun laws are necessary for safety is the article published under the Opinion section of the January 31st edition of the Fourth Estate. Opinion editor Reed Schneider highlights that Obama is asking Congress to pass laws that would require background checks on all gun sales, restoring a ban on military-style assault weapons, banning gun magazines with capacities of more than 10 rounds, and toughening penalties on people who sell guns to those who can't have them. Reed feels the Second Amendment right to bear arms is important, but that there is a limit. He also sees what Obama is trying to pass as being reasonable. UWGB students have a chance to weigh in on their opinion.
I think what Obama's doing is a little too controlling. I think that we do have the right to bear arms. I definitely don't think that people absolutely need the military-style stuff. But again, if the law is supposed to be towards criminals, I feel like criminals won't even respect the law.
Okay.
So
there should probably be even more regulation than there already is, rather than just on assault weapons. Because, I've heard some people argue that although guns don't kill people, people kill people. I don't so much agree with that, because guns provide a means to kill people.
It just doesn't make any sense really to worry as much about this topic as we do, because people that want to get these are going to get them no matter what.
I think that the United States should look at the other countries like Europe, for example, because I know that they have stricter gun laws and more background checks compared to what Obama and Biden right now are presenting, and I think we need to look at their model and see what they're doing right and why their crime rates and their murder rates are way down compared to what the United States is.
I would just say that even if we put bans on guns, we wouldn't even be taking away from criminals. We'd be taking away from people that hunt with them, and I just think it's a freedom that we ought to have, because the government said that we do have it.
I agree that there should be laws, but to an extent, like the right to bear arms, I think you can have a gun, but you don't need military rifles, because it's not necessary to have a gun that can have like 30 bullets in one shot, because you can save yourself if you just have like a shotgun or something like that. So I think there should be background checks, and probably the military rifles should stop doing it, because I do believe that.
A lot of these laws are already in place. Background checks. And for me to purchase a weapon now, I have to go through some pretty extensive background checks. So there's nothing different in that. A lot of the things that they're proposing right now just don't make sense. They're not going to stop anything. It's really taking the rights away from law-abiding citizens, just like it's been told.
Definitely agree with the new gun laws. I think that it's good that they're doing background checks and making sure that they're monitoring who has guns and who doesn't have guns.
Rather than, everybody crossing the aisle and working with each other, they've taken too much of a staunch stance on both sides. Mm-hmm. In the past, the NRA said we should have gun checks. Now, if there's gridlock, that's not good for anyone.